How to know if a woman is a cougar. Cougars are popularly defined as women in their 40s, or older, who date significantly younger men, generally at a 10-year age gap or more. Pop culture paints the cougar as predatory and pathetically desperate, but women have recently begun fighting the stereotype. Real cougars, they argue, are confident, successful, single women over the age of 40, who, tired of unromantic and narrow-minded men their own age, date younger, more active and more adventurous men. 1, 2. This article offers tips on identifying and attracting a cougar, also, and preferably, known as, an older woman. Identifying a cougar. Forget everything you think you know about cougars. In fact, forget the term altogether. If you are interested in dating and/or having a romantic encounter with an older woman, you'll need to treat her like a human being, not some sexist stereotype of how a sexually active older woman looks and behaves. Don't think you can judge her by her fashion sense. The comical cougar stereotype is of a woman wearing clothes that are much too young, and often too tight, for her, usually in tacky fabrics such as animal print. The reality is that women of any age can dress in a tasteless and unflattering manner. How a woman dresses, regardless of her age, depends largely upon her own personal sense of style. While women of all ages wear push-up bras, older women may find them even more useful as their breasts will sag with age. Pay attention to her self-confidence. In general, the older a woman gets, the better she knows herself and what she likes, and the more confident she becomes. Some signs that she is confident. 6. Good posture. Whether sitting or standing, a person with good self-confidence will likely have a straight back and a head that is well balanced on the neck, with the chin pointed neither too high nor too low. Relaxed. A person with good self-confidence will likely seem relaxed in most situations, perhaps looking around the room with an easy smile, or just seeming generally calm and at peace with herself. She won't be very fidgety. Eye contact. Confident people make eye contact and maintain it in social interactions. That said, there's a difference between maintaining eye contact and staring intimidatingly at someone. Looking someone in the eye roughly 60% of the time you are talking to them is a good rule of thumb. Attracting an older woman. Know what you want, and be honest about it. Whether it's just sex or a long-term relationship, knowing what you want will help you figure out your best course of action to get it. It's also important to be honest with the woman about what you want. Don't act like you want a relationship if all you want is sex. Women enjoy sex too. She might be fine with some no-strings-attached fun. Some questions to consider. Is it sexual, a checkmark on your bucket list? Or, are you interested in something long-term, with someone who is more mature than your previous partners? Perhaps you have someone specific in mind already, and are wondering how you can get her to notice you. If you just want sex with an older woman, for example, your best bet might be dating sites geared specifically toward older women seeking younger men, and vice versa. There are even cruises devoted to connecting older women with younger men. 7. Dating sites are also a good option if you are seeking a longer-term relationship with an older woman. Again, just be clear about your intentions from the beginning. Women in and over the age of 40 have lives too. This means that you can meet them literally anywhere, from the gym to a boating club, to an acting class, or even in your local grocery store. Spaces or shared interest are great for meeting people in general, no matter your age. Show her you're interested. If you're interested in a mature woman, let her know. How you show you're interested will vary depending on your own situation, including where you meet the woman and how well you already know her. If you meet a woman at the bar, you might show your interest by smiling at her and seeing if she smiles back. Wait to see if she keeps looking back at you. If she does, this might be a sign that she's interested. You could then approach her and ask to buy her a drink. If you are interested in a woman who is in the same running club as you, your tactic would be different. You might gauge her interest by starting a conversation with her after the run. It doesn't have to be anything too serious. Small talk about the weather and the run will do to begin with. Be honest about who you are. If a mature woman says that her last relationship ended because her partner was an unromantic, stubborn workaholic, and you know that you're approaching a critical time in your career where you will need to prioritize work over everything else, it might not be the best time to get into a relationship with this woman.